Hello, you lovely ladies and handsome gents. How are you doing today? I'm Bold Reviews Lady. This is Talk to the Hand Reviews. Come on and talk to the hand reviews. Talk to the hand, talk to the hand, talk to the hand reviews. There's actually a reason it's called Talk to the Hand Reviews, but it's a little bit different than I originally planned for the channel to be, so it's not exactly the same Talk to the Hand Reviews, but it's still Talk to the Hand Reviews. I hope that makes sense. And of course it doesn't. Anyways, I'm Both Reviews Lady. Today I've got a very nice men's fragrance, Xerjoff Homme. Xerjoff. Xerjoff Homme. Xerjoff Homme. Xerjoff Homme. Xerjoff Homme. Okay. It's pretty nice. I got this sample. I don't have a whole bottle, but I got this sample to try, and it's for men, of course. Women can wear it. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad shared men's fragrance. Shared fragrance. But I have some notes about it. Xerjoff. So Xerjoff is pretty popular now, eh? I mean, you probably already know that. Xerjoff is one of those little bit more expensive brands of fragrance, but it's really just like, I mean, kind of taking over some of the niche fragrance popularity. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. What do you think? You can leave a comment if you want to. Okay, so my notes on Xerjoff Homme are, it was launched in 2007, so it's been around longer than I thought. It's considered a woody fragrance. Now, when I first smelled it, it reminded me a little bit of Polo Original Green, but I have to say I kind of changed my opinion because at first I thought that maybe they were more similar, but now that I've spent some more time with Xerjoff Homme, I sprayed it on this too. I have to say that they really aren't. Well, there is an element though. You see, there's something of a real fresh fougere type of attribute to this, but that's not really, I'd say that maybe they're a little similar, but then they completely change. And the Xerjoff Homme, it's a really nice fragrance, and I really like it, and I would like for my husband to wear it, except there's one thing that I'm going to tell you about at the end that kind of keeps me from buying it. Okay. My thoughts on this fragrance were that I like it. It's the warm, loving fragrance of a gentleman. Yeah, I think any age. I think your brother, your dad, your husband, anybody, your little brother, your little brother's first fragrance. This is just a really nice men's fragrance. It's just really nice. It's clean. It's a bit like a soapy masculine. Yeah, it has a lighter overall profile. It doesn't irritate me, and I'm really sensitive to fragrance, so. Dance break! Swing those door knockers around. Okay. There was no nose given for this, so I don't know who created it. I mean, at Xerjoff Fragrances, maybe it's Mr. Xerjoff or Ms. Xerjoff or a team of little Xerjoffs running around making up fragrances. I don't know, but they didn't want us to know specifically, I guess, who created it. So, but you want to know. You want to know. You want to know. Don't you want to know? I think you want to know. And here you go. What does it smell like? According to Fragrantica readers, 61 people felt that Xerjoff Homme smelled like Knize, I don't know if I'm saying that right, K-N-I-Z-E, K-N-I-Z-E, Knize or Knize, Knize 10, Knize 10 by Knize. Um, 29 people felt it was like Augusta, also from Xerjoff. 29 people. MV or Mu. I'm sorry that I often joke that I'm terrible at reading my own writing. It's no joke, really, but Mu or Ma, MV Augusta by Xerjoff. 20 people felt it was like Suir Maresque from Serge Lutens. 10 people felt it was like Suir Canage, C-U-I-R Canage from Dior. And now this one's weird. This one is really weird. I'll tell you, this one's really weird. It's really weird. I think that it's weird. 9 people felt it smelled like L'air Bleu from Guerlain. You know, I used to work for Guerlain, and I know L'air Bleu very well. I have a bottle of it, and I love it. It's a women's fragrance. This smells nothing like L'air Bleu. And they'd said that there are like 4 different L'air Bleus that people thought it smelled like. The Eau de Parfum, the Eau de Toilette, the something else. There were some other versions of it. I disagree with that. Respectfully, folks, respectfully. I respectfully disagree. It doesn't smell anything like L'air Bleu. This is just a really good straight ahead men's fragrance. It's a really good blind buy. It's a good gift buy. I think nobody that gets this is gonna not like it. It is one of those very pleasing fragrances, but it's on the masculine side. It's still fresh, but it's not light. It's not, you know, like a Davidoff Cool Water where that's light, or it's not like things that are more citrusy and all that. It is definitely a woody fragrance. And I think people would probably say this is a fall winter fragrance because it's very warm, but I would say a man could wear this all year, absolutely. But now I got to get to the one thing that I think is gonna not make me buy this. And that one thing is on the dry down. After a while, it takes a while to get there because at first you don't notice it at all. It's got a Nagchampa. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Hey, if you know how to say it, you can write down below, you know, phonetically. Clue me in, I don't know. It smells like Nagchampa incense, which I really don't care for. It makes me sort of nauseous. This doesn't, but because of that dry down of the Nagchampa on the skin, because of that dry down of the Nagchampa, which I can't smell yet. You don't smell it for a long time. It takes a long time to get to that, but I don't think I really want, I just don't want that. I know a lot of fragrances have that attribute, especially men's fragrances, but I don't care for it. So I do love the fragrance, but unfortunately what's revealed after a while is that Nagchampa. But I think you should get this fragrance for a guy you know, your son, your husband, your grandpa, you know, your boyfriend. I think this is the fragrance. This is the men's fragrance. It's really nice. It reminds me a little bit of Calvin Klein used to make a fragrance. I think maybe they call it Calvin Klein Blue now, but it wasn't used to be called Blue. It wasn't used to be called Blue. It was just in a blue container. It was like a Calvin Klein And that was a really nice men's fragrance. It's a little bit, it's warm like that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you get a chance to try, I hope you get a chance to try the Xerjoff Homme or try it on a loved one. It is a really great fragrance, and I'd love to try some more from that line too at some point. So anyhow, I'm Both Reviews Lady. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And leave me a comment. And like I said, it can be a positive comment, it could be a negative comment about the fragrance, because we're all just here to learn and find out what other people think about fragrances, right? So thanks a lot, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!